Hey everybody, Robbie Johnson here, singer-songwriter, and I'm happy to be on the Jay Frenzy Show. Check it out, guys.
Welcome to the Jay Frenzy Show, a behind-the-curtain look at the entertainment industry with insights you can't pay for and stories you've never heard. Now, here's your host, Jay Frenzy and Tiffany Mason.
And we are coming at you live. I am Jay Frenzy, and with me tonight, the Harlequin to my Joker, my beautiful co-host, Miss Tiffany Mason.
Good evening, Jay.
If you are new to the show, this is your source for the latest news, reviews, and interviews. And if you would like to join in, comment, or fire off any questions, please head over to jfrenzy.com. All right, my friend, as always, before we get started, let me tell you about the question of the day.
Please.
The question of the day: what track do you blast as soon as you hear the opening note? Do not answer now. Wait till a little later in the show. And if you would like to participate in our reindeer games, go ahead and please put your comments in the comment section.
I'm very excited tonight. I only have one answer.
Nice. That is a plus.
Unless I hear somebody else's and it sparks more.
It sparks something else. Yeah, not my good. We have a jam-packed show for everybody tonight, so if there was ever a night for you to stick through till the end, this would be it. If you have not been part of this show in the past, we do this thing here we call Artist Spotlight, where we go ahead and spotlight an artist, a song, or even a website. Tonight, we're going to put a little bit of a spin on that based off of last week's episode. It is a must listen, so you must hang around. Must. Did we get that across yet? Must. All right, but we're going to start off with this article I found. It is 60 surprising artists that are not in the Country Music Hall of Fame.
How could there be 60?
60 surprising artists that are not in the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are not going to go through all 60.
60 times?
We are not going to go through all 60, but we are going to go ahead and just hit some of the highlights. For example, Alison Krauss.
Yeah, that is surprising. She did make the list of the 20 most influential
peoples in country music. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was on that list, I think, and she sat exactly where we expected her to be, kind of mid-range on the list.
Agreed.
So, yeah. It's kind of surprising. I mean, granted, she's not 100% country music. She kind of falls under the bluegrass category, but there is bluegrass music in the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Right.
Now, here's one that should be in there. The question is, do we think it should be now or later?
Okay.
Blake Shelton.
Now.
You think so?
What are the requirements to get into the Country Music Hall of Fame?
I hate you. I had the requirements. Where are they? Welcome to my world, folks. I say this is a show you want to stick around for. When I said it, I meant it. This is the show you want to be around for. Here it is. Sorry. Country music qualifications. Categories. You have to be a modern era artist. Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
Could also be a veteran era artist.
Blake Shelton.
That's where I don't know if he's veteran yet. I mean, how many years do we consider being part of it? Oh, I don't have to guess. It says right here, 40.
Oh.
So he's not a veteran level artist yet.
No.
But he is a modern era, which is 20 years. So 20-year qualification. So he meets that qualification. Could be a songwriter who's written a significant body of work.
Oh.
Okay. You can be a recording or touring musician.
Okay.
But if you're a session player, an instrumentalist, or a touring musician, you must have made a lasting impact.
I thought you were going to say you must have made a specific amount of money.
You must be loaded. We know that wouldn't work. Nobody makes money in the music industry. Very few people, anyway. As far as a non-performer, you can be a producer, a manager, a promoter. However, you must have influenced country music in some way.
Interesting. Okay.
I could see that.
Okay.
General expectations. You have made some sort of a significant impact in country music. meaning major contributions in the growth of the music industry.
Okay. I mean, Blake Shelton had some drama with Miranda.
Yes.
And then he has
I
the
don't think that's on
restaurant
here for
on
qualifications.
Broadway.
Do you have any drama in your life? Yeah. Oh, silly me. That's
Well, he
bullet
made
point
an
number
impact
4.
on country music.
Bullet point number 4. Do you have any drama?
Yes.
No. Body of work. Your body of work should be lasting. You should have a lasting catalog with more than 2 hits.
I think Blake has that.
Yeah, he definitely has that for sure. You have to have a cultural influence. Well, there's your bar.
Mm-hmm.
Bar on Broadway is culture.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a voting member of the CMA.
I thought you said boating.
Yes, boating. You must have a good boat.
Do you have a yacht? Can you get on the water?
Can you take the golf cart to the yacht for the weekend? Typically have 3 new members per year, 1 in each rotating category, modern, veteran, and one of the other 3.
Okay. I'm going to write that down.
Again, just to remind everybody, modern and veteran, and then the other 3 are songwriter, recording or touring musician, and then the non-performer. Now that we know the stipulations, we can go back.
Now I can give my educated opinion.
Okay, so we started with Alison Krauss. Alison Krauss has had a lengthy career, even though most people wouldn't think of her career as being lengthy. I don't think it's 40 years, but she's definitely 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
She's made an impact. She's won Grammys. She's highly respected. I would say definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame. I would also say Blake Shelton, I think he will belong in the Hall of Fame. I think it's like anything else. I don't think it's past his time. I don't think anybody should be screaming yet. He's playing a Paul Reed Smith in this picture. It's a guitar. It's a very nice guitar. Probably my favorite electric guitar. Ooh, here's a surprising one too. Brad Paisley.
Oh, yeah.
Again, not 50 years, but the modern era, he should be in there for sure. Plus, he's an amazing guitar player. He fits multiple categories. But he is obviously known as an entertainer. Oh, no. Every time. It gets me every time. The Chicks.
I should have remembered.
I mean,
It's a strong visceral reaction every time.
I think they're talented, and, I give them respect for their talent and their songwriting abilities, and even their performing, they were good. I don't think they're Hall of Fame good.
I would agree. And I think that they cheapened themselves with all the political crap that went on.
I think it was a black eye, in my opinion. You can get past the black eye, but they didn't seem to put too much effort to get past the black eye either. They just were like, whatever, we'll wait 20 years and people forget about it.
Yeah.
Here's a surprising one. And this could be our first one that could potentially be close to the 50-year mark. Clint Black.
Oh.
Close to the 50. I don't think he's there yet, but close for sure. He definitely has had a number of hits. He's been an amazing touring artist for a long time. We mentioned last week he's one of the first artists to ever write all of the songs that were on their album.
Yeah, I was trying to recall what we had said last week, but yes, that's what it was.
I like him a lot. Now here's one that meets the 50-year mark. Crystal Gayle.
Oh, man. But I don't think I know enough of her music to say that, I think.
Because you're not over 50 years old. I don't know. I think she should be there. It says, unlike her sister, Loretta Lynn, Gayle embraced pop country, scoring 20 number 1 hits. 20 number 1 hits and CMA and ACM awards, and still doesn't get in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Come on. Diamond Rio.
Credentials like those.
Right. Diamond Rio's another one.
How long have they been?
Let's see. It says they've been eligible for the Hall of Fame since 2011. So that must be the 20-year mark.
Oh. Yeah, because I was going to say I don't think that they're 50. But
Oh, no. Definitely not. They were big in the 90s.
Yeah.
Dierks Bentley's on the list. Dierks Bentley is another one like Blake Shelton. Even if he does qualify, I think it's too soon. I mean, granted, he's just made it over his 20-year mark.
I mean, they say they need a modern.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just there. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't say he doesn't necessarily qualify, but I don't think it's too late.
Too soon.
I think we have time.
Okay. They shouldn't be crying in their Cheerios yet.
And he's good, but is he Hall of Fame good? I mean, we can't say everybody is Hall of Fame good. Oh, here's Dwight Yoakam. He meets the 50-year mark.
And he's been on the charts, on the indie charts. He's
Currently.
singing. Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean,
he's definitely a staple. I would say Dwight Yoakam belongs in the Hall of Fame.
I think so.
Faith Hill.
Oh, I think she should be on there.
Oh, she's good. Is she Hall of Fame good? Jason Aldean.
Oh.
Again,
yes.
good, but is he Hall of Fame good? He's one of my favorites. But is he Hall of Fame good?
Yes.
Okay. Is it too soon?
Yes.
He just became eligible this year.
Yeah.
So why is it surprising that he's not in there yet? Again, when you're making these lists, people, let's be a little bit better at it. Oh, here's a good one. Jody Messina. And she's playing a Paul Reed Smith as well.
Oh.
PRS.
This girl, Jody Messina, she's making some funny TikToks. Oh, reels. They're reels.
Same thing.
I'm on Instagram. They are funny, though. You should follow her. She did that song, 'Cause I Love You. Oh, and I something. Oh, anyways, those are kids. And so every time it would go, oh, she'd pull a kid up and then she'd push him back down. She's got some funny reels out there.
Yeah,
you guys should
she's
go follow
a
her.
Bostonian. It makes sense.
She's entertaining.
Oh, John Denver. Now, again, he's one I always thought of as folk.
Yeah.
But still, country-ish. It even says on here, pop folk. However, I think he's Hall of Fame worthy only because of the impact he made.
That's what I think, yeah.
John Michael Montgomery.
I don't know if I think that he's Hall of Fame worthy, but I think that he is good. I mean, if they said he was being inducted, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he's great. I don't know if I would have, again, only because you can't list everybody.
Right.
Unless it's just, hey, you met the bar.
Yeah.
If we're just talking about meeting the bar, he definitely meets the bar. But if we're saying, hey, we can only take 3 people this year, are you going to be one of those 3?
Let's keep looking.
Now he's playing a Takamine, and you would like it. It's got a flag on it.
Oh.
It's a beautiful looking guitar. And it's a Takamine. We discussed it the other day. Keith Urban.
Yes. But too soon.
He is 5 years into his eligibility.
Still too soon.
I would agree with that.
I almost don't even like the modern category.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it should just be veterans.
Well, I think if you're in the Hall of Fame, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Leanne Rimes. She's been on the list. She was on the 20 most influential women. I think she deserves to be on the list.
I do too, because it says the impact on country music. Was she 14, I think, when she was discovered, and she was doing the yodeling thing? And
she's been eligible since 2016. She is a teen star that became a vocal powerhouse. I agree with those statements.
Yep. I also think How Do I Live Without You was by her. And I think that was a big wedding song. I mean, my sister had it at her wedding, but I think I just remember, like that was one of the most popular songs to have at your wedding for 3 or 4 years or whatever.
All right, next, Leanne Womack. Oh, man, you're hard. She's been eligible since 2017. I Hope You Dance. That is one of the best songs ever.
It is a really good song. But is that all we have?
But Tiffany says, no, you out. She says, do something else. You want to be in the Hall of Fame. Earn it, girl. Earn it. So Tiffany also said no to this next one. This next one has been eligible since 1990. Lee Greenwood.
Oh, I never say no to Lee Greenwood.
I didn't do that. If you think of Lee Greenwood, you think of God Bless the USA.
Amen.
However, you'd be missing a lot of good popular country music. Yes.
When I got that record, there were so many that came up. Fool's Gold. That's such a good song.
He's a 2-time CMA Male Vocalist of the Year nominee. 20 top 10 records.
I believe it.
You know what's funny? I had never known who he was.
Until me.
Well, no, not so. Still like probably Andy and other people. Right around that time when Andy started working for him. Andy Hull is the drummer was the drummer for Lee Greenwood.
Now Clint Black.
Now Clint Black. Nice. Look at you. You can be learned.
Study.
Martina McBride. Not my favorite, but absolutely belongs in the Hall of Fame. I say not my favorite. I respect the hell out of her, and she's talented as can be. She just doesn't sing songs that I particularly connect with.
No.
But
there's not enough screaming, aggression,
I need some more
guitar.
anger in the songs. You know me so well. Oh, Montgomery Gentry. Both brothers Montgomery. If not for Brooks and Dunn, Montgomery Gentry would be in the Country Music Hall of Fame already.
Were they kind of rivals or something, I feel like?
Don't tell me that, because if they were rivals, I'd have to side with Brooks and Dunn.
Oh.
Pam Tillis. Ooh, Pam Tillis. Andy Hull, Jeff King, Scotty Simpson, a lot of the people who have been on our show have played in her band.
Which means her music is awesome.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she belongs in there for sure. Rascal Flatts, too soon.
Too soon? I don't know. I feel like they're on the border.
Yes. I mean, I think Joe Don Rooney, great guitar player. I say that a lot. He's a great guy. I personally, I can't get into their music. Now, what's funny is
I like it.
Dan and Shay, they sound just like Rascal Flatts.
Yep.
I don't know why I like what I like.
Well, I think Rascal Flatts is a little bit more cheesy or tender-hearted or...
Yeah. Which you would think I would like, right? All the sappy love songs I wrote through the 80s.
Whereas
and
like
90s.
Dan and Shay have the same sound, but I think that their topics are a little bit more direct, mature. Yes.
Roseanne Cash. Roseanne Cash is a good one to stop on, don't you think? Oh, no, we can't. Damn. Sarah Evans is next.
Oh.
I think both of those should be in the Hall of Fame. Sarah Evans. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Love her to death. I'm not even going to look at the next one. We're going to call it there. We're going to move on to the news. I lied. I moved on. Shania Twain.
Oh.
Come on.
She's got to be on there.
That woman
hands down.
She
could be on there now.
She should be on there already. She, hands down, her and Garth Brooks are the two artists that brought eyes back to country music in general. If for nothing else, they should be on the list. Shannon Doe, Steve Warner, Terry Clark, Tim McGraw, Trace Atkins, Tracy Lawrence, Travis Strait, Trisha Yearwood.
Oh my God.
I can't stop. It's like an addiction. Please move on to the news.
Kenny Chesney. Hopefully he's not on the list.
I'm sure he is. You want me to go down that list? If Tim McGraw, Trisha Yearwood are on the list, you know Kenny Chesney's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that can't be right. Oh, no, thank God. We came to the end of the list. Winona Judd was in the last one. But the next person I saw was George Strait. I'm like, no way in hell, but that's a different article.
Well, for now, we're going to talk about Kenny Chesney. He's going to be back at the High Tech Sphere in Vegas, promising an even more immersive experience for his shows next year. With production levels rising and fan demands still high, this is shaping up to be one of country's biggest arena spectacles.
I mean, I like his music when it's on, but I wouldn't choose to put it on.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's too like beachy vibes, which even down in Florida, right? Like I still got like daily life going on. If I'm going on vacation, I will put some Kenny Chesney on.
Bob's worked with him, Bob Bullock. I've never had the opportunity to work with him. I have met him on occasion. He was a nice guy. But one thing that I think is funny, he has never worn the same cowboy hat on stage twice.
Well, I mean, kind of good. Those boys sweat a lot.
Well, do you think he's throwing them in the crowd? Or do you think he's just got a room full of, 5,000 cowboy hats?
I think he has a room of 5,000 cowboy hats.
I hope he's throwing them in the crowd. I hope you're wrong.
Well, the only reason why I say that maybe he's not is because, or he does it at the last song. Otherwise, you got your sweaty head exposed for the rest of the show once you give your hat away.
He's bald, too. He's not throwing it. I mean, maybe he puts his baseball hat on or something.
Maybe.
Because he wears a baseball hat a lot outside of the performances. I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny. I was making some artwork today and I was trying to find a cowboy singer. Like I was in Canva, and I'm like, cowboy singer, male country music artist, like all these things, trying to get a male, because there's tons of chick silhouettes or whatever.
Of course there are.
Yeah. And there was one with a baseball hat on. And I was like, no, country singers wear cowboy hats. And then I was like, well, let me go check out his Instagram. So I'm buzzing through his Instagram. Sure enough, he's got a ball cap on in all of his performances. And I thought, all right, ball cap it is.
Ball cap.
Bald cap.
Bald cap.
This guy's young, so
baseball hat.
Baseball hat. All right. Well, the next thing I want to tell you about is Mr. Chris Young. He is unveiling his 10th album, I Didn't Come Here to Leave. Signals a fresh chapter in his career with a new project under the label Black River Entertainment, pointing to deeper songs with renewed energy. He says this record isn't just another release, it's a statement with emotional tracks and a new creative direction. And we actually had Chris Young come up when we were talking to Robbie Johnson. And since then, it's your reticular activating system. He must just be like on my radar, because all of a sudden I'm hearing Chris Young, Chris Young, Chris Young, Chris Young. I'm like, wait, maybe because he has a new album coming out. I'm like, what is the deal with his name resurfacing? Because I feel like he's kind of gone away a little bit, or like in the background a little bit.
He's been in the industry for a little while.
Yeah, and so it was interesting.
And he's good. I like him. I like him a lot. He's another one. I know we talk about American Idol, and we talk about The Voice, and now The Road. But before that, there was also a show called Nashville Star.
Yes.
And he was on that. He actually won it.
I think one of my favorite songs of my life is from that show.
Really?
What If It All Goes Right? Good song. Okay, well, speaking of George Strait, he is the king of country, and he is returning to Clemson's famed Memorial Stadium for a special In the Round event on May 2nd, 2026, alongside Cody Johnson and special guest Wyatt Flores. Have you heard of Wyatt Flores?
I've not.
I have not either. So I guess he's out of Oklahoma, and he kind of just always loved country music. And when he turned 18 or 19, he moved to Nashville and made great connections. So he's off and running.
I know we were talking about the Nashville producers. We were talking about Bob Bullock and Dan Huff and those.
Yeah.
But if we go back, even Bob Bullock days, there was Tony Brown. And Tony Brown produced a lot of the George Strait records. And he produced them in Soundstage, which is the studio next to the school. We've discussed that on a number of occasions, right there on Music Row.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool. Tony Brown was still is an amazing producer.
It's actually the first concert at the venue in over 25 years. It's a big moment for fans of traditional country music for a live experience. I felt like there was like some, under rumbles about Bad Bunny being the halftime show performance for the Super Bowl.
Right.
And people are saying, we'd love to have George Strait replace him. And there's been a petition, I guess. I'm sure that they have already paid too much money and signed contracts and all that good stuff. But nothing would be better than having George Strait come out and not Bad Bunny.
Nice. Hate mail goes to Tiffany@jfrenzy.com. I'm good either. I mean, it's a halftime show. Would I prefer George Strait? Absolutely. But, hey.
Also, though, if you put an artist like Bad Bunny, I can't remember who it was last year, and I should remember because there was all the ruckus, but that's the point. It's going to cause drama, and it's going to cause buzz and posts and tweets and TikToks and all the things that they want to come from it. Yeah. So they're playing their cards right. They're playing the marketing game.
Nice.
They're not playing the crowd-pleasing game. Well, Gretchen Wilson is opening up about her early days with Cody Johnson. I guess they had a little squabble. They were doing some show together, and they were squabbling over who was going to get to take over the stage during their performance. Regardless, it didn't begin smooth, but she and he now are fans of each other, actually. She's saying that he's one of the hottest shows right now, and it reminds us that even country music stars have rocky starts before harmony kicks in. I guess that kind of stuff is kind of interesting because you got to think some egos possibly get in the way. And
sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Especially
deserve
if
to be
somebody
there.
gets picked for a tour over you, or you start battling, or why'd they win the award first, or well, how come they're in the Hall of Fame now and I'm not?
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard those conversations. I know they exist. And there's a lot of behind the scenes beefs and stuff, but I like to think that it's all in competitive spirit. I don't think anybody does it maliciously.
No, I agree. I agree. It's just egos. And I mean, also, like, think if you're coming up and you're in your 20s or your 30s, usually 20s, you have a lot to prove to the world. By the time you get to be old fogies like us, you're like,
Nice.
whatever, think whatever you want to think. But, when you're trying to make it, you're trying to make an image for yourself and all those things, your ego is not your amigo, and it really works against you when you're fighting for the stage, I guess. Speaking of Gretchen Wilson, though,
Speak of her.
yeah, I'm going to speak of her.
Go ahead. Let's discuss.
I got to watch The Road. I was so excited to watch it. Like, I couldn't even, just even watching the opening segments or whatever, I had just the biggest smile on my face. And
Why did we watch it? Why did we watch it?
Here we go. I watched it because Billy Joe Jones is on there, and I am going to cheer her all the way to victory. I cannot wait. Also, just excited to see a different side of Keith Urban and Blake Shelton and see them as people. And there were some pretty candid moments that I was like, okay, I see you. I see you being kind of funny and like a little bit of your personality coming through. Because in their music, we just hear the lyrics and the performance, and that's it.
They're both nice guys, but Blake Shelton, holy cow. I mean, he's pretty forward in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. He is balls out behind the camera.
So I'm talking about balls out. Okay.
All right. Moving on.
Left turn. Okay. But yeah, Gretchen Wilson is the stagehand or whatever. So she's really encouraging them and walking them. What?
Stagehand. She's the manager. But
Stagehand.
Someone made a comment for a woman who just got her GED a few years ago. How does she qualify as being the manager? I'm like, really? First of all, it's a TV show, people. But second of all, why would you bring up somebody's education like that?
Well, it's not even relevant, though, because it's one of those things where it's experience over education. It has nothing to do with the education. She's got plenty of experience.
She does have experience.
Yeah. So it was interesting to see her in that role and just really encouraging them. And actually, I don't know if you got to see the episode, but Billie Joe gets sick. And so she's really frustrated that, her voice is not cooperating. So it's nice to see Gretchen coach her through that.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next is Carrie.
Billie Joe Jones. Billie Joe Jones. Previous guest on the show, 3-time guest on the show, I think at this point, 3 or 4. Let's say 3.
Yeah, I think 3.
She's amazing, and that is the girl we're pulling for.
So that means all the crew members are too, just so you guys know. Wink, wink. Yeah.
Start voting.
It's also your pick. All right, now Carrie Underwood, she has the song Before He Cheats, and on The Voice, 2 different contestants actually delivered a standout rendition of Before He Cheats, earning standing ovations from Coach Snoop Dogg and a serious buzz.
Who are the 2 artists?
Jay? I was going to look it up, and then I was like, well, that's not really what the story is. It's about the shows keeping the music relevant.
Previous guest of the show, Mackenzie Phipps.
Oh.
Mackenzie Phipps is the family on that show.
Well, it's funny because after we said that story initially, I went and watched a couple of episodes, but I didn't get to see that one yet. So I'll have to go.
I haven't seen any.
Well, I just went into on demand. But anyway.
Sorry, we don't all have on demand.
Yes, you do. All right. Well, next we talked about Keith Urban being on his High and Alive tour. Well, we were talking about how he was kind of sticking it to Nicole or...
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Okay. No. Okay. Anyways, so Urban paused mid-song this time, knelt down during Somebody Like You, giving fans a rare, raw moment. Moments like that on the show, even major shows, can yield to vulnerable, unforgettable live performance breaks. And I think that's what we kind of saw too with the Lainey Wilson story last week, where she was singing and realized this person has been here every show. She's not missed anything, and acknowledged her fan.
He recorded over at Blackbird. I know we talk about the studios in Nashville, so I like to try to tie them together, but he did a lot of recording over at Blackbird, specifically his banjo playing and the electronics that he adds into the songs, like the loops and stuff. So they do a lot of that work over at Blackbird Studios. Blackbird Studios over in Berry Hill, the Berry Hill section of Nashville, which is becoming the new Music Row. But that studio is Martina McBride's husband's studio.
Yeah.
John McBride.
I can't ever hear it without Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Every time.
That's what he
Every
wants.
time. I was editing something and somebody has a new product and it's called Blackbird, and I was Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Always makes me think of that. Okay, well, Mr. Brian Fuller, if you guys are looking for somebody who's up and coming, get your eyes on this kid. Fuller, a rising performer, featured by Country Now, is being spotlighted as one of the genre's biggest up-and-comers. With the buzz building, this could be the year the new country star breaks through in a big way.
Could be the year he's off the farm.
He's off the farm, y'all.
He's a farm boy.
Farm boy.
I give all the credit in the world to farm boys because, man, those guys work.
Yeah, I can only imagine like being on the farm with them and they're busting out some tunes. Be like, what are you doing on the farm? I feel like all those farm boys, they show up and they're like, yes, sir. Yes, that's true.
Hate
And
mail goes to Tiffany at jfrancie.com.
But then they open their mouth to sing and it's like the best sound. You're like, whoa, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
You know, if someone says they've never performed in front of anybody, I'm always expecting something unpolished, I guess. Okay, well, this is one I'm very excited to talk about. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. The 2025.
Jake Jurgenmeyer.
No.
Is it Jake?
No, it's Jet
Jurgensmeyer.
Jurgensmeyer, yeah.
Jurgensmeyer. No.
It's too soon for that segment.
Number
Jack.
6.
No. Numero ocho.
Numero 6.
Okay. Well, the Country Music Hall of Fame, we were just talking about this. They actually welcomed 3 new members at a star-studded ceremony. That's a lot of S's. June Carter, who is our...
Carter Cash.
Oh, sorry, yes. Who is our veteran artist. Kenny Chesney. Holy smokes, there he is. Must be our current era. And our non-performer is powerhouse producer Tony Brown, who you were just chatting up.
I think he's Tony Brown. I think Tony Brown is an amazingly talented producer. It's just not the style of music I typically would go for. He's super talented musician, piano player, producer. Him and Bob Bullock has done a lot of the projects with him. Bob Bullock did 11 of the George Strait records. So,
Yeah.
I mean, those two have worked together quite a bit. And, you know, I love Bob. I love George Strait. But a lot of the stuff that he does is more of the traditional sound stuff. Where you get somebody like Dan Huff, who does more of the modern, like the Carrie Underwood stuff.
Yeah. I'd probably like more modern. I'm leaning towards Huff.
Huff. Dan Huff, also an amazing guitar player, played in the band Giant, which was a rock band in the 80s. I mean, he is just absolutely amazing. One of the best ever.
Okay, well, the next news story, a recent list shows a growing number of country tracks where artists critiquing police, ICE, and other institutions, and one viral song in particular was making waves. It reflects how country music is stretching into more socially conscious territory beyond the traditional themes.
Musicians have done that a lot in the past, but now that it's a political thing right now, to me, it's probably poor taste.
I agree. And wrapping up all of our news, it's about Cole Swindell, so it's good. He has an upcoming tour, and it is promising both high-energy party anthems and confessional ballads. He says fans should expect equal parts of celebration and vulnerability. It is interesting framing a tour called Happy Hour Sad that recognizes tears and tequila can sometimes go together.
All right, question of the day. This is your moment. Put your responses in the chat. What track do you blast as soon as you hear the opening note? What track do you blast as soon as you hear the opening note? What song? When we say track, we mean song. Keep up with the lingo, folks.
Yeah.
Track, song, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I heard the kids say. All right, so let's go ahead and... No, Travis right out of the gate. Miss Tiffany, as always, I'll give you the opportunity to go first.
Well, let's have me go first so I don't get inspired by others.
Okay, yes, let's do that, please.
So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, hands down. Shook Me All Night Long, AC/DC. It was funny because we had just talked about it last week.
Robbie Johnson?
Maybe. I mean, I'll take any version. I'll take any version, but I think AC/DC's version has the best. Oh, hell yeah. Turn that right up.
All right, well. Travis. I'm going to read it anyway, Travis. He says, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah. Didn't somebody last week say that was a song that they hated to love? Nice. And this was another one. Brent says, Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup. Well, I think we found the frat boys. I think that's what it is.
Cole Swindell fans.
Josh says, Big and Rich, Beer for My Horses. No, that's not the same song, Josh. They've got Ride a Horse, Save a Cowboy.
Yes.
He says, Beer for My Horses, Save a Horse. Man, you're all over the place, Josh. I think you're hanging out at the frat a little too much.
Too much Red Solo Cup. Maybe he's listening to songs.
Maybe he's just drunk. I don't know. Josh, let us know, buddy. Heather says Blake Shelton, Hillbilly Bone.
I hate that song.
Robbie says Kid Rock.
Any specific song? Just any Kid Rock.
I'm assuming he means all summer long because he says, the Sweet Home Alabama ripoff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine. Courtney says Luke Bryan, Country Girl. Yeah, I like that. I like Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
He's got songs that they feel like they should be turned up.
Yeah.
James says Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman.
Okay.
He says, it's not the song, I promise. It's the opening riff that makes me crank it up. James, come on, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah, I think there is a pretty good opening riff to that song, actually.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that one's got a great one.
Yeah, but it's also a great song, and she's Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Not to mention hot.
And hot.
Lisa, thank you again, Lisa, for being here. Brooks and Dunn, Boot Scoot and Boogie. David says Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. Emily says Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. Chris, Alan Jackson, Chattahoochee. Hannah with an H says Reba McEntire, Fancy. And you know what, Hannah? That is my favorite Reba McEntire song.
I love that Reba McEntire song.
Joe, my friend, thank you for joining. I appreciate it, but he's got 4 responses.
Okay. He's pulling a Tiffany. It's fine.
Pulling it. As long as Tiffany's not pulling Joe.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he starts off with Metallica. Enter Sandman. Then he's got Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. And then Mountain, Mississippi Queen. And AC/DC, Thunderstruck. Kathy. The Kathy. She says Lainey Wilson, 4x4 by You.
Ooh.
And true to the bloodline, she's got 2 responses. She says, Chris Young, I'm coming over.
Oh, yeah. See, I saw her response when I was talking about the Chris Young stuff coming up, and I was like, man, this guy's popping up everywhere. Yeah. Even on Mom's radar.
Yeah. Chris Young, I'm telling you. It's my best friend, Keith. Keith Sensing. Keith Sensing, 243 Main Street. Yes, he is great guy, friend of mine, friends with Chris Young. Oh, Frank, I like it. Frank just says, all of it.
All of it.
All of it. I turned it up over all of it.
I like it.
Oh, dear God. Bryn, as much as I appreciate you being here, my friend, there's like 56 choices here. No, There's a few, though. She says Billy Idol, and she's got multiple songs. Moni Moni, Dancing with Myself, and Rebel Yell. She's got Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. That's a great song. Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. Bryn, I like your variety here. Annie Lennox, Sweet Dreams.
Ooh, yeah.
The Who, You Better, You Bet. Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline. Theme song of the Boston Red Sox. Thank you. And just about any Def Leppard song.
Oh, amen. A couple of those came to my mind.
Bruce Tarletsky. We say his
Oh.
full name because he's a previous guest of the show, and he is the founding member of...
High Mountain Breezes.
Thank you. High Mountain Breezes. He says, old time rock and roll. He doesn't have the artist, but it is Bob Seger. Michael, the same one who said last week that it is not good to hate any song. If you like a song, like it.
Yep.
So he says, there are so many, but the first ones that come to mind are Edge of the Blade by Journey, Wash It All Away by Five Finger Death Punch, Missing You by HSAS.
Oh, yes.
Now, HSAS, that's the guitar player from Journey.
Oh.
Falling in Between, Toto. And I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Kiss, Broken Heart, Ace Frehley. Ace Frehley, if you didn't know, just passed away last week.
Yes.
Anthony's here on a regular basis. He says, Cadillac Blood by Volbeat. I saw Volbeat with Hailstorm.
I've never heard of them before.
Olivia, and I love you for it. Carrie Underwood, Before He Cheats.
Oh.
Kathy's here.
Oh.
Bring that
What's
guest
it called,
on, Jay, please. I don't know which guest, Kathy. You're going to have to tell me.
That dude knows Chris Young.
Sounds like you're asking for Keith. Please clarify if you want him. We'll get him on the show. All right. Kim says, Jump Around by House of Pain.
Jump around. Jump around.
Kelly says, Miranda Lambert, Gunpowder and Lead. That is a great song. I like that. Look at that. I like this. I like it. And then, of course, I don't know how it happens, but Zach, right behind Kelly, says Blake Shelton. Old Red. Old Red. Phil just says Seven Dust. Cindy, my friend, thank you for joining. She says, I agree with Kim. Jump Around, House of Pain. And then she says, I also like Africa's Toto, any Fleetwood Mac song, Queen, Creedence, Jethro Tull, Cracker, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, Temple of the Dog.
Oh my God, I want to hang out with her.
Really anything in the 70s through 90s. Holy cow. 70s, that's a wide span, my friend.
I like her. Who is it?
Cindy.
We're
Cindy,
BFFs.
she's
Cindy,
here.
yeah, and
all the
Emily.
time.
Yep. Okay.
She's here all the time.
Cindy, I like your style.
Christine says The Story, Brandy Carlisle. She says, Mama said, knock you out, LL Cool J. That's a funny song. Oh, James. We always bring up James because he's typically the one that feeds us the questions of the day. Not this one, but he does feed us the questions of the day. He says, It's a Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll by AC/DC. J.M. Ford 66.
Oh.
J.M. Ford 66 says the theme from Rocky.
General Motor.
J.M., not G.M.
J. So close.
Anyways, J.M. Ford 66 says the theme from Rocky. I agree. Not only the original, which you're referring to here, but also Eye of the Tiger.
I agree 1,000%.
Maya Project Music, previous guest of the show, here every week. Love you for it. Says, Like a Stone, Audio Slave. Chris Cornell deserves all the volume, all the way up.
Whoa.
Chris Cornell is another amazing singer, was an amazing singer. But just the voice is too low for me. Too low. Dave says, You Know It, Jump by Van Halen. Brandon says Toby Keith should have been a cowboy.
That was a good song.
Good. No, I'm skipping because I want to end on a good one. This is wrong. I'm skipping everybody. Oh, that's a good one. Not good enough, though.
Jay the cherry picker.
I'm cherry picking. I'm cherry picking. Oh, there's the one I'm going to pick unless I can see one better. I don't. Oh, damn.
Oh, jinxed yourself.
I'm going to do two. Not better. Well, I don't think it's better, but it's a previous guest of the show, so I'm going to go with two. Grant says Clint Black, Like the Rain, one of my favorite songs. To me, still to this day, that song, if it came out today, I would still think it's a great song.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then Hunter says Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Fishing in the Dark.
That was one of my other options because you hear the first couple, you're like, well, turn it up. It's Fishing in the Dark. All right. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Debuting in spot number 10 is Mr. Parker McCollum with What Kind of Man? In spot number 9,
Lainey Wilson. Somewhere over Cincinnati.
Oh, you stole my thunder. I was going to say it.
Oh, really?
Somewhere over Laredo.
Go ahead, say it.
Somewhere over.
No, start
Cincinnati.
over. Say it.
Okay, and spot number 9 is Lainey Wilson with Somewhere Over Cincinnati.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be Laredo.
All right, spot 8, numero ocho, Jay's favorite number. Mr. Jackson Dean is there right now with Heavens to Betsy.
Plural.
Heavens to Betsy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Okay. Spot number 7.
Good old Russ.
Good old Russ. Happened to me. I was charging some guy's credit card and his name was Russell. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you the funniest thing.
Out of nowhere, I was charging this guy's credit card. We're on the corner of 5th and Main. We're in the alley. I just finished.
I was, no.
Lot lizard.
No, I was going to say that. I was not being a lot lizard, guys. I was running the coffee peddler. Okay. In spot number 6 is
Wait,
Chase
no.
Matthews.
Finish your story. What did he say?
I did.
You said you were going to tell him a story. You never told us what the story was.
Yeah, I did. But then you started getting mad at me and said it was out of nowhere. But what I said was, we do this country music countdown, and you know the artist Russell Dickerson. He said yes, and I said we always say good old Russ. And so I gave him his coffee, and then I said thank you for your purchase, good old Russ.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't have finished the story. You're right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It was a good story. Everybody liked it. But I'll tell you what is even better story is who's in spot number 6. It is Chase Matthews with Why Does He Call You Darling? Why Does He Call You Daily? Anyways, darling. I'm becoming a big fan of this song.
It's a great song.
Great song. It does bother me though, the like yeah. There's a couple times in some Morgan Wallen songs that it comes out to play and I'm like, yeah.
He's a fun guy. I mean, he's young, fun, just constantly doing goofy things. Yeah. He's a good one to watch on social media and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull him up and then I'll see him and Jody Messina. Okay, spot number 5. We're halfway through with Luke Combs back in the saddle. I don't feel like he's been like climbing. I feel like he was off and then he showed back up in spot number 5. Oh, but it says 6 to 5, so I guess he's been here. I don't know. Maybe we've been blowing past it. We must be blowing past it because it's being lost on me a little bit. But I do like that song. Spot number 4, Holding Steady, Jordan Davis, Bar None. There's a couple songs that came up recently, and I was like, I love this song. And I was like, Jordan Davis. So the Bar None song put him on my radar, per se. But come to find out that he's got great previous songs. Yeah. Spot number 3, Morgan Wallen, I Got Better. Love this song. Big fan. It's the one I tried to love to hate, but I actually just love to love it now.
Michael says you should not hate any song.
No.
Or you should not
love to hate. Hate to love.
Loving any song.
Right. He's right.
He is right. He's a smart man.
Smart man, Michael.
Firefighter and EMT.
Oh, he is smart then. And brave.
Brave man for sure.
Mhm.
Comes from a long line of firefighters. I did my research, Michael. I know who you are.
Wow.
I'm a stalker.
I might be scared, Michael. Hate mail can go to Jay.
You can see all of that in his profile picture, just so you know.
Gotcha. Okay, spot number 2 is Scotty McCreery just holding on tight with bottle rockets.
No, he's
I
not
thought he
holding
was
on tight. He dropped. Oh, wait, son of a...
He's still holding on tight.
He's not holding on tight. He fell.
Spot number 2, Scotty McCreery with bottle rockets.
Was spot number 1 for what, like a week? Didn't he just get there? And we said last week, he's going to drop.
Yeah, but we thought he was going to drop a lot.
Yes, that's true. We did say he'll probably drop to number 5 or something.
And he didn't. He's in 2. So, because it's that good of a song.
We haven't seen anybody in a while go back up. Like go from 1 to 2 and then back to 1.
I don't think that we've ever seen anybody do that.
I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know. But yes, it's happened.
Maybe it happens.
It happens.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. And spot number 1 is Jelly Roll with Heart of Stone. Good job. We remembered our own antics on that one.
This whole drum roll on number 2 and applause after number 1.
Yeah.
It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy.
It's fun though. It's very fun.
Somebody else has got to support that because it just doesn't seem right to me. Kathy,
Yeah,
drum roll, applause.
Yeah,
do we
spot
keep it
number
or do we
2.
lose it?
We keep it. Keep it. Keep it infused with fun, Jay. Shenanigans.
Fine. I don't know why you always want to have fun.
Damn it. Anyway.
Indie charts.
Okay. Spot number 10 is Wish You Wouldn't Go by Ken Domash.
Domash. Friend of Robbie Johnson.
Oh.
Not dumbass.
Nice.
Did you just say that? Oh, I can't switch back and forth to these sound effects as quickly, but...
Tiffany, you're fired.
You think Mr. Domash is going to come on the show after calling him dumbass? She doesn't mean that. Hate mail goes to Tiffany at jfrenzy.com.
I didn't call him anything.
I appreciate you, sir.
Spot number 9 is You Were There by Thompson Square. What are you looking for, Jay?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Spot number 8 is Leaving Louisiana in the Broad Daylight by Flat River Band.
My wife left Louisiana in the broad daylight just yesterday.
That could have been her anthem yesterday.
She was in Louisiana for a conference.
Sounds nice. I've never been to Louisiana. Number 7, Don't Let the Gray Hair Fool Ya by Due West. Number 6, I can't wait to check this one out. Miss You More by Hunter Clark. I got a good vibe about it. Just based on nothing. Miss You More. Based on just the title alone.
I wrote a song called I Miss You Already.
Oh. See, I miss you already. Like, I feel like I say that. I guess people do. I miss you more. Yeah, I guess. But
my daughter says I love you more.
That's what I say to my daughter, my sons.
I tell my daughter, I say, oh, I love you. And she goes, I love you more. I'm like, son, you can't say that.
And then I just say, I love you more. You'll never understand the love of a parent. That's why when my mom says I love you more, I let her win because I know she loves me more because I love my daughter more than she could love me. So I get it.
Kathy, is that true? All right. What's next?
Spot number 5, Pontiac. So Tell Me Mama by Aaron Watson. Number 4.
Jet Juergensmeyer.
Singing the song Red.
Nice. Juergensmeyer. Pitiful.
And spot number 3, Turn the Night On by Chris Kizia.
Nice.
I like that song a lot. It's about me, actually. He wrote it about me.
All songs are about you.
Well, not most of them, but that one definitely is. Spot number 2, I Don't Know How to Say Goodbye, Boom Boom Bang Bang by Dwight Yoakam and Post Malone.
Try again.
And spot number 2.
Yep, you get, oh, I have to try again too, apparently.
I Don't Know How to Say Goodbye, Bang Bang, Boom Boom.
There you go.
What did I do wrong?
You were boom, boom, bang, bang.
Oh.
Bang, bang, boom, boom. Everybody knows that.
I thought it was bada bing, bada bang.
Right, Dwight? I mean, if you were in the Hall of Fame, we will probably know that. But you're not in the Hall of Fame, so therefore we're boom, boom, bang, bang.
We say how the song goes, okay? Okay, and spot number 1.
Kathy here?
Cheat
Kathy?
by Eric Lee Bedingfield.
Half the applause. You're only on the indie charts.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely pitiful, my friend. Absolutely pitiful. All right. Today, we have an artist spotlight. If you would like to be featured in our artist spotlight, or if you would like us to feature an artist in our artist spotlight, please let us know. You could do that through smoke signals, or you could head over to the website and use a pull-down menu, or you could go directly to whatever. Send us a message. Go down in the link below. That link below, you can send us a text. Whatever you choose to do, communicate with us, but tell us that you would like us to spotlight you as an artist or an artist that you would like. All right. Last week, we were talking to Mr. Robbie Johnson. And we got into a discussion about AI as it relates to music. So I decided to do a little bit of an experiment. Miss Tiffany wrote some lyrics. She sent them to me and asked me if I would produce a song for her. I said yes. We were all set to go into the recording studio and record such said song. But I said after our discussion last week, why don't we try and do it AI before we go into the studio? Sure, we will still go in the studio. We will still record the song. However, let's see what AI can do. First, what I did was go ahead and just tell AI, write a song, just to see the quality it could do on its own. Impressive, yes, but quality song, not so much. Which is what Robbie was saying on the show last week, that you cannot replace the human portion of the song. You can replace the technical parts, but you can't replace the human piece of the songwriting. Now, I've written songs since 1980 something. And the approach that I would take back in the day of writing, I would always start with lyrics first. And then I would take those lyrics and I would meet with a session lead. For those who don't know, a session lead is the musician who takes the lead of your recording session. They typically chart out your song and they instruct the musicians how the performance is going to go. They basically interpret what you tell them. And then you go into the studio with a producer and an engineer and you record the song, and the producer typically calls the shots. So when I was doing my songs, I was also producing the project. So I would go in, I would work with a session lead to go ahead and chart out the music. We would hand it out to the musicians. I would tell them what I was looking for, what my vision was. So I thought to myself, let me try and do that with AI. I said, here is a set of lyrics. This is what I would like you to sing. I would like it to be like this. And I described it. I said I want it to be a modern country song. I want it to be very anthem-like. I want it to be a female singer. I want it to be strong and powerful. And then I went into the actual instrumentation. This is what I want for the drums. This is how I want the drums to feel. I want the chorus coming out of the bridge to be broken down. I want the bridge to be powerful. I want it to have an uplift here. I want the bridge to come down. I want to hear maybe a little bit of a loop playing in the background as we make that transition. Miss Tiffany said I want, one of her instructions to me was that she liked the way a person would hold the note, the last note of the song. So I went ahead and explained that and how I wanted it to be held out. And then I didn't think that was enough, so I went back and said I would like it also to follow up with this tag vocal. And then I said I wanted to play out with a guitar solo that was powerful guitar solo. So I gave it all the instructions, everything I could think of. I spent a week, one solid week, tweaking and tweaking and tweaking to see if we can get AI to perform something that would be, let's say, competitive to what we would get if we went into a recording studio. And I have to say, I think it nailed it.
I do too. I was really ecstatic.
But I will tell you, I mean, it's got a long way to go. I mean, if you solo instruments, because I paid for the pro version of all this stuff so I could take every individual track and I could go ahead and tweak the individual tracks and manipulate things. And when you solo the instruments, you can hear artifacts and you can hear that it's not quite there yet. So we're not 100% there yet. But I kid you not, if I play that song for somebody, they don't know it's AI. I played it for my family. They have no idea. No idea. I said, what do you think of the song? Oh, it sounds great. You don't know. So the fact that it's capable of doing that is very impressive. Anything I could tell a musician to do, I told this thing to do. Anything I could think of, any instruction that I would have given the musicians in the studio, I gave to what I call Alex. Alex is a female AI agent that I talked
Jay's
to.
new best friend. Where's Alex now?
Alex is over here somewhere.
Can she host the Jay Franzi show with you?
She could. I don't know. She could very well. Should we test her?
No.
Oh, let's test her. You questioned her. I don't think she likes that. Let's see. Hey, Alex, how are you?
Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. What can I help you out with today?
Well, thank you. I'm sitting here hosting the show currently. We're live. I'm talking with Miss Tiffany, and she's wondering if you could host the show, maybe even possibly better than she could.
Oh, putting me on the spot, huh? Well, I'll say this. Tiffany's got that co-hosting charm down pretty well, so I'm not here to outshine anyone, but I'm always happy to help out and add a little AI flair if you two ever need it. Just let me know.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you. We'll get back to you, though.
Absolutely. Anytime. You both have a great show, and just give me a shout if you need a virtual guest star.
Sounds good.
She's scared.
She's a little intimidated. I don't blame her.
You can't top this.
No, we should have asked her to laugh. See if we can get a good laugh out of her.
Ha ha ha, Jay. You are so funny.
Right. I don't know. So as far as the song goes, do I think it came out good? Yes. Would I release it as a record? Probably not yet. No. But I could see it's going to get there.
Ton of potential.
A ton of potential. And I think it's good when you tweak it. Right out of the gate, probably not quite there. Like I said, I spent a week tweaking it. Did I have to? No, it sounded pretty good out of the gate. But it wasn't quite there. Like some of the melody lines, it didn't quite hit. So I had to tweak those. And matter of fact, I took Miss Tiffany sang the vocals into her phone, and I took those.
And they were only for me, you guys. So I trusted Jay.
Well, I took them and I put them into that.
They were pathetic.
I shared them with Alex, and Alex went ahead and tweaked it. So that's all right. We got the point across. We knew what the melody was supposed to be. And guess what? Now we have a melody. So it worked out. So we gave it the lyrics, we gave it the melody, and we told it how to perform the music right down to every individual instrument and how we wanted those instruments to perform. The only thing I didn't do is give it actual chord changes. I let it pick the chord changes based off of the melody, because that's not my strong point to begin with. I'm not that person. I don't typically write chord changes. If I did it would be very, very basic. So I allowed it to pull the chord changes it thought was necessary based on the melody that we provided. But if you had that kind of ability, if you're talented in that way, you could have also given it the chord changes. So it does have that ability. Now, some key differences maybe between doing AI and doing it in person. Although AI was instantaneous, it wasn't instantaneous to what I wanted. So if I went into a studio with, say, Jeff King, session lead guitar player, or Chris Lusinger, another session lead guitar player, I could have told them what I wanted, and they would have said yes. Or if they had a quick question to clarify something, they would have asked. You know, they would still have to go into the other room, sit down in front of the microphone, pick up a guitar, and perform it. But they would probably nail it pretty quickly. At the very least, I could just hop on the talkback mic and say, hey, can we tweak this here or tweak this here, and we'd have that recording pretty quickly. AI did it instantly. However, it wasn't what I would have wanted the first time around. I had to tweak it quite a bit to get the changes to be where I wanted them to be. But I was able to get there. I was able to get to the same spot. It just took a little longer, even though it was AI, and even though AI can create it instantly. Does it replace a human? No. Plus, the difference when I'm working with, like, say, Jeff King, I can tell Jeff, hey, this is what I want you to do. And he might be able to provide feedback and say, you know what, that's a great idea, but if we do that, it's going to conflict with this. Or because of the way the melody goes, we shouldn't do it here. We can do it in this spot instead. He makes judgment calls that I, as a producer and not the musician, may not have known. Where in this particular case where I'm telling AI, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I have to assume, I can hear it when it happens. Ooh, that wasn't good. But possibilities that I might not know how to make the change.
Yeah.
Where Jeff would know how to make the change.
Yeah. Pretty valuable.
Like a point, I was in a session with Jeff a while back, and we were recording a song, and there was a chord in the song that would have been better as a minor chord. And I would not have made that change. I would have just said, yeah, no, it's this way the song is. It sounds great. But when Jeff made the change, it's like, ooh, yeah, no, I can understand why we made that change. Mm-hmm. So having that human interaction is still good. Now, if you're not dealing with session players, okay, then, yeah, AI would probably be better. If you're dealing with 5 of your buddies in a garage and you're trying to get them to perform something that's out of their reach, okay, then AI is probably going to be your better option.
Yeah.
However, if you've got people like Jeff King at your disposal, and don't get me wrong, people like Jeff King are expensive. You got to get them through the union, and you got to pay the union dues, and you got to rent a $1,500 to $3,500 studio, and you're doing all this stuff. It's expensive. AI, once you pay the fees, it's not expensive at all.
Yeah.
But where I think this would be handy is some of the artists that we talk to on the show that are independent artists that might not have the funding to go in and record every single song idea they come up with. But they can go in and sing into AI, and AI will take their melodies and create the song and give them a song back. Mm-hmm. So they can see their idea come to fruition, and then they can do that with maybe 20 songs.
Yeah.
And decide which one of those 20 am I going to take into the studio now.
Yeah.
So it gives them an opportunity to test some of their ideas, which I think for that purpose, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
As a lyric writer, I think that's the best thing ever. I just plug in lyrics and poof, here's your song within seconds. It took me longer to type my lyrics than it did to get the song back.
That's crazy.
So as far as that goes, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you have a very specific melody in mind, you have to be able to sing it. Because if you can't sing it or play it, then AI doesn't know to use your melody.
And then when you have a beautiful voice such as myself.
I took that melody, put it in there, and it was able to come up with the melody.
I'm proud of it.
Fine. So,
I'm proud of it.
anyways, so there you go. Not bad at all. If you would like to give some feedback, some interaction, some thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns, jfranzi.com/mailbag, or pull down menu or smoke signal, or whichever way you would like to get your comment to us, social media, the text below, whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
Please go ahead and do that. Send us a message. It could just be a quick one-liner, or it could be a book. If it's a book, I'm not going to read it. I'll read it. It's fine. I won't like reading it, though. I'm just going to tell you that. However, let's go ahead and discuss some of these comments. Casey says, you always shine a light on the unsung heroes. Award shows should take note and honor more songwriters and session players. because they
I agree
are
with that.
the unsung heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, Casey. It also shows us that you actually listen to the show. That's fantastic. Diana says, fans are tired of polished, perfect, and predictable. We need a generation of outlaw artists.
I think you're getting them.
Landon, this show feels like a session where the mics were just left on.
Yeah,
Is that good?
I think so. Like kind of catching your raw opinions,
Nice.
commentary, off the cuff.
Amber, I feel like you're curating a future of country, not just reporting on it. We're curating the future.
Just call us puppet masters.
Nice. Oh, Noah says the news is great, but the chemistry is better. Stacy, how do you spell Stacy?
Stacy.
She spells it with an E.
EY.
E-Y.
I almost threw out EY, but I tried to go most traditional.
Traditional.
Which is, yeah.
This show doesn't just talk about country music. It captures the culture all around it.
I mean, right there, spot on.
Holly says, it's Tiffany that makes the show fun.
Ah, Jay, you're an integral part as well.
Thank you, Holly. I like Holly. Riley, small venue tours do more to build a real fan base than stadium tours ever could.
Yep.
We were talking about that last week. I'm assuming that's what she's following up on. Thank you, Riles. Maddie, Maddie, not to be confused with Matt T. Maddie says, country should lean into collaborations with Americana and folk artists. These blends would be more authentic and better than the pop mashups.
Yeah. Yeah, if pop country is going to get a spot, we should do more like bluegrass or Americana or whatever. Like there should be more of a spotlight on those as well.
I agree. I think that those are more the essence of country.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think pop is I know pop and blues, everything's built off of blues and all that, but I think that bluegrass and all that stuff is more of what the essence is. Traditional instruments.
Yeah.
Playing on a farm at a campfire.
Got the old washboard out.
All right, we took that
with a twig.
Too far. We did. Too far. 8 mil. Goes to both of us. All right, Faith. I think it's Faith Hill.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
She says, country is at its best when it tells everyday stories. Lately, some of the songs are moving to be more like a commercial than real life.
I gotta dig deep on the old lyrics bank and mull that one over.
Did you say the spank bank?
No, the lyrics bank.
Oh, must have been the accent.
It's probably the accent, yeah.
Colleen says, F radio, playlists are where it's at.
And that's a good spot. I mean, a good point that the Country Countdown on the Jay Franzi Show on Spotify. You can listen to the Country Music Countdown and the indie artists and some of our guests that have been on the show.
All right. I'm going to take one more from the previously entered mailbags. And if I didn't get to yours today, I will get to them, I promise. I will read each and every one of them, whether they are good or bad. I don't know. And then I'm going to go to one that came in live. So Caroline says, Jay is like an encyclopedia of country music.
Yes.
I don't know if I believe that, but I take the compliment. Thank you, Caroline. And then Kathy says, on the mailbag, we would like to add that we love the drum roll and the cheering for the number 1 and the number 2 spots.
Yes. See, my family's fun.
Are they fun? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Got a random text message from my wife showing me that she's still awake, by the way. All it says is soup.
Well, don't forget the soup.
Don't forget the soup.
Maybe she's dreaming. And she's like, I need soup.
I need soup. No.
There's like sleepwalking. She's sleep texting.
She's not listening to the show. If she was listening to the show, she could put it in the chat. I love you, babe. If you are listening to the show, it's just a joke. It's all jokes. All right, my friend, what have you got going on this week?
Well, finally, the episode is coming out with Stephen Quinn, the gentleman that I saw at Boot Scoot and Bourbon. And I am so excited for that episode to come out because he gave me the file for his song and I was able to weave it through the episode. But yes, oh my gosh, it's such a great song, super patriotic. So, I'm all about it. Then on Friday, in 2 short days, I'm going to fly to Tennessee. I'm going to hop in a U-Haul and drive it all the way back to Florida because it has all my son's stuff in it because he's moving to Florida.
Nice.
So I'm super excited. He's going to be about 30 minutes away.
Parker.
Can't wait.
Nice.
That's what I got going on, and I could not be more excited.
I like it. Well, we mentioned The Road with Billy Joe Jones.
Yeah.
It started this past Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. If you'd like to check it out, please do. Please support Billy Joe Jones. She is family to us.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We have done it. We have reached the top of the hour. We have reached the top of hour number 3, which does mean we have reached the end of the show. If you've enjoyed tonight's show, please tell a friend. Miss Tiffany, if you have not.
Tell 2.
Tell 2. You can reach out to both of us over at jfrenzy.com. We will be happy to keep this conversation going or any other conversation. Apparently, we do not get to sleep tonight. Miss Tiffany, we would like to leave the final words to you.
Crew members, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the socials. Don't forget to reach out and let us know what you're thinking.
All right, folks. On that note, have a good night.
Thanks for listening to The Jay Franzi Show. Make sure you visit us at jfranzi.com. Follow, connect, and say hello. This episode has been brought to you by VR Knives, your source for 100% custom knives made by a true rock star. So, if you're in the market for a new piece of art, reach out to VR Knives. 407-421-5528. 407-421-5528.